Hello everyone, this is Jess. Today I want to update a few things about my recently obtained fountain pen. First of all, I want to talk about this Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 in Galactica Universe. I think this is currently my thickest pen, girthiest pen in my collection. I'm still getting used to holding and write with it. But I think last time I didn't mention two things. One is, I do have a serial number here. I think it's 4249 out of 300. And also there are a few spots on the pen. So right here and right here and I think here. So there are a few spots of the on the acrylic that are not completely opaque, so I'm able to actually see the thread in it. It's not a deal breaker for me. I don't dislike it. I think that's a property of this kind of acrylic. But I didn't see this in their promotional materials, so I think it's it probably is something I should point out if you're interested in getting one of these. I don't know about the other two colorways in this release, but this is how I feel about this pen. It does still write pretty well. I want also share about some of my new obtained fountain pens. Let me just start with the big one, the most interesting, beautiful, and I'm actually just want to pause and stare at it as long as I can. So this is a pen I got from pre-owned on Reddit. This is a pen from London Pen Co. That's their Christopher 14 model. And the color, I think it's called Badfish. It's a glossy hand-turned acrylic with beautiful shimmer, sparkling inside. And it has such vibrant colors. I'm amazed to see all those browns, copper, orange, red, yellow, green, turquoise, and blue and white mixed together in such a harmonious way and just so beautiful. What got me to purchase this pen, of course, one of the reasons is I saw it on Reddit and the pictures is show up there, just so beautiful. And also I really am interested in getting my hands on some of the pens that are very in unique design, not only the nibs but also the barrel. And I know that there are quite a few companies that are releasing the hand-turned resin that are very special and very unique. I believe there are some that are releasing their own by custom made, which probably will take a long time to wait for it to make. And also there are some pen regular pen companies are collaborating with these resin makers. For example, I know that Leonardo and Narwhal definitely are collaborating with different hand-turned pen makers to make these beautiful, unique hand-turned pens. But I do think that this is probably the best, one of the best I can get my hands on in terms of the quality of the resin. It's just so beautiful. In person, it's even more vibrant. And so this pen hasn't been inked, not it's not being it was not inked with the previous owner either. So it does have a converter filling system, and the nib is a bulk stab nib, so 1.1 stab nib. So I have two other pens with spark nib. One is broad, one is fine. I can swap it with this pen, but I'm also pretty much lean towards just keep it this way and use it as a stop, because I think it with such a beautiful color and shimmer, it could be very nice to have a interesting ink inside to write in the stop as well. But I'm currently leaning towards something that's maybe warm brown or coppery color. But if you have suggestions, please let me know. Yeah, that's I'm so happy to have this in my collection. And the last time I also mentioned that I got a few Japanese gold nib pens. So these three are the ones that I got. I think I already mentioned that the Platinum 3776 is in Burgundy color. This is a like a transparent barrel, and the nib is a fine, extra fine actually, extra fine with the heart on it. That's very interesting. Yeah, let me write with it in my notebook. Yeah, so it's the Platinum 3776. Burgundy, and it's a EF nib, and the ink I'm using is the Pilot Irushizuku Yamabudo. Yeah, I really like writing with this pen, and it's very bouncy nib and very thin, and also the nib is very smooth and some good feedback, and okay oneness, I think. Well, especially for writing in a journal, it's very suitable. Like I think I mentioned last time, the only thing I think I don't like about this pen is this part at the edge of the grip. So I can feel it every time if I go a little bit lower grabbing onto my pen. So I guess I have to learn to adapt to grab a little bit higher, because this step is just very noticeable when I'm writing. But other than that, I think this pen is very good, very nice. And the next one, where do I put that? Oh, it's right here. Oh, the next one is the Sailor 1911 standard. So, and then the color is maroon. Yeah, and then the nib is a medium fine. Also, it's my first 21K gold. It is very nice to write with. Oh, sorry, not Pilot. The ink I'm using inside is the Diamond Music Collection in handle. So it is like a pinky mauve purpley color. And this pen, yeah, it's great to write with. I think this is, I feel quite some smoothness with this pen compared to my Sailor Shikori pen. But this is a very nice pen to write with, and I do find the grip section of this pen is very comfortable. Yeah, it's a nice pen to write with. And also I find that I'm currently very much enjoying the medium fine nib size compared to the extra fine. Well, it makes me a little bit regret that I for this pilot. Yeah, so this is a Pilot Custom 742. And the color, yeah, this is a black barrel, but I just realized that like all these three have a gold trim. That's interesting. And this is a soft fine nib. Oh yeah, I kind of hoped I have after I use it a little bit, I kind of hope that I should have got a soft medium instead of a soft fine. Because I really do have so many fine nibs right now. But since I already have it, I'll just, I guess, use it. I do feel like the soft fine nib has something I need to get used to more compared to a regular nib. But yeah, I do really like to write with pen as well. And also I think the shape and the size is perfect for my hand. So if I put them side by side, yeah, the Sailor is the longest. I know that there is the custom 743 is probably even slightly bigger than the one that I have currently, but these are kind of the shape comparison, the size comparison. And these are all those classic torpedo cigar shaped pens. And yeah, I think all of these have very good nib and very good length and weight that are very suitable for daily use. I only like I said, only this part. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I don't know if I can get used to it, but that's how I feel about these. I'm very happy to have these as well. There are also two other pens I got recently that I didn't ink up. One is the Pilot Cavalier. So these are the and this is a Hongdian 1862. So these two are more like the like cylinder shape. Don't know what you call it. So basically they have a less taper, other than like the end of both pens has a little bit taper here, but they have a flatter top as well. Yeah, I do really like the Hongdian, kind of like the leaf pattern on the top finial. Yeah, because I'm currently having too many pens that are inked up, so I decided to keep this inked for now, until I like have my current inked pen clean out and have them put those on bench before I ink these up. But my plan currently for the Pilot Cavalier especially is that since it didn't came with a converter, I probably will use the ink cartridges that came in with my pen purchases to use in this pen after I finish my current black inked pen, which is the Sailor Shikori. Yeah. There is one more pen I want to talk about, which is also something I got recently. So this is the Pilot Prera. So yeah, this is I've heard recommendation of this pen, and I also very interested in getting this pen because This is one of the cheaper pen that have that has the what they call the cursive medium nib. So this is basically a baby stub. Yeah, I put the ink I'm putting inside is from Birmingham Pen Company, which is a ink sample I got. Birmingham Pen Company, and sorry, the color is called as chrysanthema. Yeah, chrysanthema. So it is a very unique ink. So I got a whole bunch of ink sample from Birmingham Ink Co. But this chrysanthemum, I think it is may not show true to color in my camera, but this is basically a dusty pink with some greenish shade on the edges, which I find very, very interesting. So I want to see how it works in a pen. But for some reason, I didn't really expect it. But I think this Prera is kind of scratchy. It's really have some scratchiness to it, which I didn't really has not experienced before. So I can actually see some paper got stuck in between the tines, which is a little bit disappointing. I don't know what happened to the nib, but that's kind of how I feel about it right now. So I guess to look from the bright side, this will give me an opportunity to learn how to tune my nibs. And also this is such a it's a less expensive pen, so I would not be too bothered if I mess this up. But yeah, I do find it very interesting because I don't know if this is the pen as well, but because this is also a new ink for me, maybe I will try different inks with it as well, to see if the problem goes away. But somehow, like, this pen does have some scratchiness that, yeah, I don't I didn't really expect it, but yeah. Anyway, so but other than the scratchiness on the nib, I think the size and the design, everything about this pen is very nice. It also came with a converter, which is rare to see in these Japanese pens. Yeah, I think those are my new pens. I guess what else do I want to say? But okay. So I guess one thing I want to talk about is the Narwhal Original Plus. So this is a stub nib, and I put a heavy shimmering ink in it. So the ink is the Blue Dragon ink with glistening gold from Colorverse. It does well clog the nib, clog the pen. What I have been doing is I just took the nib out and flushed the nib and the feed every like 5 to 7 days, when I feel the pen is getting clogged up, and then it will just write normal. I really enjoy writing with this pen. And last time I checked, I think this pen has been sold out almost everywhere. I don't know if Narwhal, if you're listening, you're probably not. But if you are, please restock this, because I do want to get the white one as well. I think among those original excuse me, original plus pens, those two are kind of my favorites. But yeah, so with that, I think I'll sign off. And so here are my new pens, and I'll just I have to just show this pen again. I love it very, very much. Yeah, so with that, I'll just sign off, and thank you for watching, and hope you have a wonderful day or night or weekend. Bye.